Hey, you all. I am so sorry. I don't know if I have. Let me do this. I'm so sorry. I don't know if I've been on mute the whole time. I'm so sorry. If so, either I will. I'm just going to go ahead and quickly go back over it because I don't know if I was on mute here on YouTube the whole time. I do apologize. So I'm going to quickly go back through it, and I didn't. Oh, thank you, Ali. Y'all were letting me know, but I couldn't see the comments because I didn't have it on comments. I'm so sorry, you all. Thank you so much for your patience. I'm going to just quickly do it again for you all. If you want to stay, you can. If not, I understand. I do apologize. I'm so sorry. I had the mic on over here in Clubhouse. When the intro went off, I didn't realize that it kept my mic muted. So I'm so sorry. But let me go ahead and do this quickly. Thank you so much for letting me know. I just didn't see the comments. Okay. All right. So let's quickly, we're talking about the 3 questions entrepreneurs. Sorry, y'all. The 3 questions entrepreneurs should ask. Entrepreneurs, business owners, if you're thinking about becoming a business owner, these are 3 questions just to prepare you that you should ask. I'm sorry, my camera's doing a lot of autofocus, so I'm going to try to stay as still as possible. All right. And that the financial statements should answer, or not should, they answer. Okay. All right, number one, what's the equity, the capital in my business, in the business? What's the equity, the capital in the business? I do apologize, you all. I might have to go in and edit this. All right, and so that the answer to that is the balance sheet. All right, the balance sheet. I may just take this down and just redo it, okay, and just post it back up later. So the balance sheet. The balance sheet answers this question. All right. Can you all hear me now? Listen, before I go any further, Kim. Oh, thank you, Candy. Thank you so much. Hey, listen, I need you to send me a message. Listen, what's going on? All right. So the balance sheet. Thank you for the love. The balance sheet answers this question. All right, let me stay focused, y'all. So the balance sheet answers this question. What is the balance sheet? The balance sheet shows the equity, the capital in your business. It is the accounting equation. Yes, let me so I can stay focused here. It is the accounting equation in your financial statement form. So, what is the accounting equation, you may ask? The accounting equation is assets equal liability plus equity. Assets equal liability plus equity. All right, that's the accounting equation. All right. And so the balance sheet is the balances in the accounts at a specified date. And so example is like say December the 31st. Okay. And then I'm sorry, I'm trying to run through this quickly because I don't want to keep holding you all. And it also shows assets, as we just said, liability, equity, and total sums. It also is known as the statement of financial position or the statement of financial condition. So you may hear either one of those 2 words, or you may hear someone call it balance sheet, but it's all the same. All right. The income statement feeds into the balance sheet, and we'll talk about the income statement next. All right. So that's one of the statements you should receive as well. All right. So the balance sheet, excuse me, is one of the financial statements. All right. The next question: what is my profit? What is my profit in my business? What is my profit? So the income statement, which is the answer, QuickBooks, if you're using QuickBooks, may call it profit and loss. And so what it shows, or what it does, yes, is it answers what is the net income or the net loss in my business for a period of time. And we'll talk about that period of time. It covers the span of time. Example, like say from January the 1st to January the 31st. Okay, so it covers a span of time. All right, and where the balance sheet, it cover a specified date, like we said, December the 31st. But with the income statement, with the income statement, it covers a span of time. So we gave the example of like January 1st to January the 31st. All right. So, all right. It also, the income statement covers it's the summary, excuse me. It's the summary of revenue and expenses. All right. Cost, expense plus net income or loss or net loss, okay, of your business. Also, income equals intervals of time. Revenue, so the income statement is revenue minus your cost, your expense, and it equals your net income or your net loss. All right. So that's how you get whether or not you had a profit or you've had a loss in your business. Net income or net loss is transferred, as we talked about the first statement, into your balance sheet. Mhm. And so you will see this in your equity section on that statement. All right. All right. And I'm speaking of in the balance sheet section because remember, the balance sheet covers what? Assets, liabilities, and equity. And some of you may have heard, if they don't quite call it equity, you may hear like stockholders equity share, different things of that nature. This camera, I'm going to redo this because this camera keeps auto focusing. All right. And so net income or net loss is transferred to the balance sheet in the equity section. It's also a temporary statement and gets closed out. What do you mean, Rashida? So let me give you an example. For those of you that maybe have had experience with W-2s, you may see YTD on your W-2. YTD is year to date, right? And so we know that that means that what? It starts back over, right? So example, at the end of every year, right, it starts back over. So those numbers are no longer what they were at the end of the year. So at the beginning is back to zero or whatever your first payroll amounts are, then it'll reflect that amount, right? It closes out, it starts back over. So the income statement is a temporary statement and it gets closed out. All right. So I hope that brought some understanding. I'm sorry, I'm trying to turn my sheet over so I can stay focused here. All right, my notes here. All right, so the next one we're going to talk about, quickly cover, is the next question that every business owner and entrepreneur should ask is, where did the cash come from and where did it go? You're wondering, I know where it came in at, because most business owners, they keep track of what's coming in. But where it goes, that's a whole nother other. You can wonder, like, wait. So this statement that we're going to talk about next, it lets you know where did the cash come from and where it went. All right. And the answer to that question, you're going to find on your statement of cash flow. All right. And so the statement of cash flows will answer that question of where did the cash come from and where did it go. All right. And so with that, the statement of cash flow, it divides the cash flow into three main categories. And so those three main categories are operating activities, investing activities, and financing activities. And so we're just going to cover some basics of what those three cover. So the operating activities covers your day-to-day operations in your business, what you do day to day. So in that category, you're going to see your day-to-day operations. Okay. And the investing activities section category, let me stick to this category of your statements of cash flow. That's going to cover, like, say, if you buy equipment or anything of that nature, that's going to show in that category, in your investing category. And last, your financing activities. In that section or that category on your statements of cash flow, it's going to show where if you took out a loan on that equipment to buy that equipment, it's going to show in that category, okay? The loan in that category. All right. So other than that, that is pretty much it. Just wanted to come on really quick. I do apologize once again about what took place. I may edit it. I'll have to go back and look at it and see, but I'm so sorry. Thank you all so much for letting me know that there was no sound. I do apologize that I did not see the mic was muted. But that covers, and that's just the basics, okay? That's just basics. We didn't go into depth, but we just want to cover basics. Let us know how you're doing. Let us know how you're doing in your business, or if you're thinking about being a business owner or entrepreneur, let us know so we can just see how you're doing, because we are concerned about how you as a person, first of all and foremost, doing. So other than that, we have covered three questions entrepreneurs and business owners should ask that the financial statements answer. So we should always, if you have a bookkeeper or accountant or you're doing it yourself, you should always have these three, at least these three statements. You should be looking at these three statements so you can know the health and what's going on in your business, so that way you can know even where your business is going. And even as you're continuing to elevate and go up in your business, to expand your business, you need to know everything concerning your business. All right, so I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for taking the time out to just join us on Business Check-In. We will be back next month. We are resuming Business Check-In. We were off for the first quarter. I wanted to do it, but Lord said no. He said no. So I had to be obedient and just to take that time off. And so now we are resuming. We have the green light to go. And so we will be coming on just sharing some basic information concerning business, and just to see how you're doing. If you would like to connect or reach out to me and you want more in-depth, or you have questions concerning bookkeeping, if you're doing it yourself and you just have questions, maybe you can't afford a bookkeeper or an accountant right now in this moment in your business, but you want to do things right. You want to have order. You want to be compliant in your business. Then you are more than welcome to reach out to me. Me and myself and the team, and we would love to help you. If you want to schedule a consultation, that information, you can send us an email. We will send you the link, and we would love to just have a consultation with you. And if we could help, we would love to be a help to you. All right, because I understand, especially with just starting out in business, I understand we have many questions, and sometimes we can feel alone or feel like we're alone in this thing. And sometimes too, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to close. Sometimes what we don't want to do is allow pride to keep us from asking the necessary questions that we need to ask, because we may feel like maybe somebody may judge us because of what we don't know. But the thing is, what I'm learning is that if you don't ask, it does not put you in a good position. And then so it's like you may find yourself continuing to try to catch up or to fix. And so it's like, just let's let pride go, and let's just reach out and ask the necessary questions that we need to ask, because I truly understand, and I'm understanding this process of why I'm having to go the way that I'm having to go concerning how I have started my business, is to help others. And so, because it can sometimes feel lonely, with entrepreneurs and being a business owner, but just know that you're not alone. You're not alone, and you're not the first person that has experienced or went through what you have experienced or went through. And it's okay to reach out and get help. All right. So it's like, it could be a small problem, but if you don't reach out and get help, it becomes bigger. And why allow that to happen when you can just let go of the excuses, let go of the pride, whatever it may be, any hindrances that may be stopping you, and so just reach out. All right. So I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Join us back next month. We will be here at 11 a.m. on the first Friday of every month. All right. And if we're not, I will definitely put a notification in to let you know that we will not, but we will be on every first Friday of the month between 11 and noon. All right. So I love y'all. If you want to, the sound is on. It was on in Clubhouse and the Daughters Talk Club. You're more than welcome. I have started putting those, the business check-ins in on there as well. Thank you so much for hitting the thumbs up, the like, so that way it can reach more people. And that's another way of supporting us, as well as subscribing. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to rest because I have to do a pop-up today, and I definitely want to just make sure that I am just resting before the Lord. All right. Love y'all. Have an amazing weekend and the rest of your day. Blessings, everyone. And I do apologize again. All right. Bye-bye.